Hello everyone. Today we will learn the 42 style Tai Chi sword together. The 42 style is a competition routine created in 1991. The National Martial Arts Research Institute organized experts and professors to collaboratively create this set of competition routines, the Tai Chi sword. Today we will learn this set of Tai Chi sword together. Next I will demonstrate the 7 movements of the first section for everyone. Okay. Next, I will demonstrate this movement. I will explain each movement to everyone again, starting with the first movement, which is the opening step. The sword points here when stepping out, and it is placed here. Relax your whole body, and after relaxing, this initiation movement, both hands should swing out from here, drawing circles and arcs. They rise here and fall here. After that, step out. This is the movement. However, everyone, don't do it like this. Kids, it rises, goes horizontal, swings over, and then retracts. Don't do it like this. No, he draws a circle, then retracts. Stepping forward, see this step, comes down, a turn. I will start from here. You see the sword. Rests on your forearm, okay? After stepping out, it has been retracted, right? This is a step back, and then look for a partner. After that, this is a turn, a turning movement. Hey, push! When pushing, this key still needs to be straightened, right? It must be straight, and cannot be slanted outward, cannot be crooked. This is the initiation of the street, and the direction is not visible, right? It is this northeast direction, right? Look. This construction site is here, still leading the energy forward, right? Leading the energy forward. This key goes through, and this is towards the southeast direction. Retracted. Turn the waist. You see? This is facing the northeast direction. Not visible, right? These few actions. What about them? I will demonstrate it in the opposite direction for everyone. Let me show you how it's done in the reverse direction. Step forward. Place it like this. Retract your hands and feet. Step up. You see, this step has come up, right? Land the step, turn, and retract your hands. Hey, hug the leg, keep your shoulders straight, and step up. Don't pull it back and turn. Step forward. You want to meet, but don't necessarily click to meet. How can you click to meet at the same time? Well, it is in the northeast direction. It is not typical to connect it. It is not a point to see it. I picked a piece and picked a small half flower. What is the action of this piece? It is like this, for example, here. You see, at this moment, slightly lean forward with strength, and this hand moves down, this hand goes down, and this hand goes up. It has picked a small half flower like this. Look, it's not just a point. It has picked a small half flower on the side. Bow stance, arrow cutting. This bow stance, the direction of the bow stance, the direction of this foot is due south, and the direction of the pointed tip is southwest. Just lift this hand here. The instinct is to raise the knee and chop with the sword. When the leg comes back, the sword is swung back, you see. Hey, after that, raise the knee. When you approve a document, You need to support it with your hand. You need to make it straight and flat. You need to lift the tin back. Don't make it like this. Don't make it like this. You see, when you approve a document, after you approve it, your hand should not be raised. The hips are not open like this. They should be brought together. This is how the posture looks, you see. After that, the next step is to transition into the left bow stance. Look at the arrow. It has circled around here. And after bringing it here, the left bow stance comes in. Hey, guide the center to bring the arrow over. The left void cannot be neglected. This left void is in the southeast direction, slightly south of east, not at a 45-degree angle. Slightly south. This is the main point. The virtual position cannot be too far. Subconsciously, you cannot step forward and attack to the right. The right attack cannot be executed. With this sword, after the sword drops, it must follow the movement of the legs. It cannot be done incorrectly. The left virtual position is not good, and the right bow stance is also poor. After attacking well, if you go back to the previous position, it won't be good. I will demonstrate these movements again from this parallel stance point, and then I will show them in reverse for everyone to see. For example, the reverse direction is right here. Look, this is the parallel stance. This is the lifting motion. Lifting, lifting. At the same time, this transforms into the right foot, which is a virtual step. Lift. Downhill. Step back. This is the bow stance. Adjust. Look, the left leg comes back and the shoulder moves back. After that, it's a chopping sword movement. TPP key, look at Zogong Mulan. Zogong Mulan. Bring it back. Step by step. The left is not false. The forward step has been announced. These few movements. Next, let me explain these movements again in simpler terms. Let's talk about this point that is not obvious. Let's discuss this point that is not obvious. You need to raise the wrist. It is such a point. After coming over, this arrow circles around. You see, after circling around, I met and then circled a bit with the arrow. It doesn't point out. This is a curved platform. The curved platform doesn't point out. This part here. And this emphasizes where? It's about the P key here. The P key and the left toolbar. You see, hey, but after shooting the arrow, did you see it being pulled back? Hey, cut it out. After cutting it out, this part circles around a wanhua. Circles around a wanhua. Hey, this hand, retract it. After completing the outer circle, it needs to be retracted. Cut, this is a horizontal cut, and the side support is visible, right? The direction of the cut line is southwest. Yes, southwest. Cut it out. You see it circled a wanhua. Right. The left toolbar, that's the blue key. What is the blue key? It's to push it out, right? If you don't push it out, it can't be done like that. Right. This is just casual chatting. Almost done, right? It needs to be blue. After retracting, this is a full grip on the sword. Hold it tight. Push it out for him. This is the sword technique. Sai. Let me do it again for everyone, so you can take a closer look. I did a wanhua maneuver, now retracting. Push it out. This is due east. Director Zheng, when you return with your legs, focus on your center of gravity and bring the sword back with a false step. This is east. It's the eastern direction slightly south, not a 45-degree angle. The 45-degree direction is this way. It's east-southeast. After that, stepping forward has been announced. All heading east. All heading east. Sai. All right. We will stop here for this section.